Guess who's back? Back again. Racist clowns back. Tell a friend. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The old enemy Hot Critics made another reaction video about my channel, my video, of course. But if you don't know, I am feuding for this racist clown, and I just because the Snyderverse is not going to be restored, thank God, and Warner Bros. Is going to be sold to another companies. I think Paramount or Netflix, but I think Paramount's better because I just pretty know Paramount would stay because I think the rumor that Paramount Skydance might acquire Warner Brothers Discovery because of if the deal was completed, James Gunn and Peter Safran, co-heads of DC Studios, will be stayed, and no, and because and also Snyderverse is going to be not going to be restored. Thank God. Sorry. I'm sorry, I probably didn't know this, but if you know, and Peter Safran will might offer as a co-CEO with David Ellison, and everyone, even the Snyder Bros, are mad at this. So move on, Snyder. No one cares. If I think Netflix will might acquire, but if you want to restore the Sniper, so no, I think Paramount Skydance will be better as fit to acquire Warner Brothers. That would be all the gun fans, myself included, um, gonna we happy that Paramount and Skydance might acquire Warner Brothers if Gunn and Safran was staying and sat up as a core CEO. So that said, I think there's the reason I hate this racist clown right here as part about a few videos. He did a reaction, so he's back with a new video and the title Lamau James Bond fans obsessed with Snyder. Are you serious? I'm not obsessed Snyder fans. I'm a true DC fan myself. These Snyder lunatics, idiots are pissing me off. I mean, delusional, if you will. I mean, I'm not supporting Snyder's upcoming work. Like, dude, especially the new upcoming The Last Photocrap movie. And also on Instagram, they have a bunch of pictures of the Dead Universe DCEU. Um, because of the Batman, uh, Superman, and especially the weirdo Leto as Joker because nobody saw Tron Alice because Jared weirdo Leto is a creep and a box office poison. So yeah, that's it. I think that because I think don't trust the video. Up topic Ross made a video about these new the photos are moving on. Like I agreed, but I think there's I agree for that because there's this Nihilistic people like you say, this picture needs to be stored at Snyderverse. It's not gonna happen. We not gonna happen. Snyder move on, doing the crappy stuff like the last photo crap. So yeah, I think we are the DCU now. James Gunn's in the hand with the success of the Creature Commandos, Superman movie, and Peacemaker season 2. But people can say, "Oh, it was a failure. It's for somebody." No, it's already success. In Forbes, no one cares. It's success. But as far as the upcoming projects like Supergirl, Lanterns series from HBO Max, and Clayface movie, but people will say this is going to be all three projects going to be flop because of reasons, but screw you. It's already going to be huge success. I think the rumor that Supergirl movie was going to be outperformed new Spider-Man brand new name home brand new day home movie that make no title make no sense. So yeah, I was going to be excited for that, and Sean PBS 101 agreed for that. So I am going to see that. But I'm going to go buy HBO Max. If the Warner Brothers might re-release Superman movie during the award season, I'm set. I'd be gonna be excited, and I'm not people not tell gonna nominate for Razzies, but only Oscars, Golden Globes, and all that stuff. So that said, I'm gonna react to the new video, but before there we go. I'm gonna react to this racist clown newest video about this about my video. So afraid to enjoy the cringe flesh and prepare to the ready for the biggest cringe flesh of all time. And then even Chasterton once said, "No one cares. You need to move on while it's open." So yeah, that's not even quote, but I'll give a shout out to Chesterton, amazing YouTuber. He did a lot of videos, including my video, Snyder fans versus Gunn fans video. So check out in the description. So I mentioned that. So That's it. Afraid I do. Enjoy this cringe press and guess who this did it every single time I say the intro. So,
Back with another video while it's closed. So let's jump into the video.
oh yeah. First off, I know that he didn't mean. I first off, number one, Wallace open. Okay. Second of all, um, didn't I didn't have the release date yet. I mean, he didn't have to say back with another video, June 26th, Wallace closed like that. Thank God he's removed the release date because look, I mean, the world is open for the new Supergirl movie is going to be good, and Lanterns, and especially Face movie. So, if you were to say if you hate this people were release date to say ended with the Wallace close, I'm gonna go tell blocked harsh critics and said you more become the racist clown, or said this guy is an idiot and racist. And and third, what is up this?
Back with another video while it's closed. So let's jump into the video.
That Apple? I don't know what get an apple in this. I don't know what the hell is going on with the apple, you racist clown. Oh, and people just say that many times in the intro say was close. Let's jump to the video. It's like this is a second thing with behind. All right, guys, I am back with a brand new video, DC update from my review, Aaron Fisher. This is bullcrap. Yeah, let's continue.
So, well, got this guy back, Mr. Ohan.
Yeah, that's me, Ohan, the anti-Snyder guy, of course, you racist clown.
He has a message for harsh critics. He made a video a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, actually, it's a couple months ago. Sorry, not sorry. I filmed the old video in my old house before I moved to a new house. So I'm sorry for that. So yeah.
And it's called Dear Harsh Critics. And he has something to say. I'm gonna give him the spotlight because he can't get any views. None of these clowns can get any views without mentioning me. But
yeah, because you are probably many times the harsh critics, especially the off-topic Ross video about the harsh critics is a mad child. So yeah, again in the description below. And shout out to off-topic Ross and Kata Ross. You are the best. Hashtag assholes open.
what they don't realize is they only help me. But again, James Gunn fans, his loyal, obedient fans, they're just dumb. You know?
Yeah, no, you are done. You are delusional Snyder cultists who hates gun fans. I think that no one cares about the Snyderverse is not going to be restored, or Warner Bros. Go to live support because it's going to be sold at the end of the year. Screw you! It's not going to be sold. You are DCU will live on. WB stock got did fine, even got dead, but no one cares. And so David Sassa is a good person, not terrible person, good person.
You know, and people like that, you know, there's a use for people like that. You know, I mean, it didn't make a difference in the box office.
Yeah, the term box office is because it probably released after the pandemic or released a day-to-day release. But look, man, the DCU has already started. The Superman movie did well in the box office, as mentioned before. Like, but many people on Forbes magazine that this lost to $42 million of the new Superman movie, but no one cares. It's already success, and and the crybaby Snyder crybabies about this was considered a failure. As DCU was going to be DOA, or if DCU was going to in the future with the end we'll move on, bring back the Snyderverse. No, it's not going to be. Snyderverse is good, not going to be restored. DCU has already started. It's no because racist clown right here has said, this DCU is DOA. Let's restore the Snyderverse. Was close. No one cares, you racist clown. It's all about DCU is already getting started because Superman was a box office success, and he's and supposed to did well in streaming for the second biggest launch opening weekend and easy ratings. Grow up.
But there's a use for people like this and Johnny Dome and all these clowns.
Yeah, no, dude, Johnny Dome is not a clown. It's my buddy, especially the funny guy 9000, Nick Hicks, um, and a lot bunch of others. And as that's free talk, and Oh My Diaz is a great YouTuber. So, but do you need to like Johnny Dome is my buddy. He's a pro gun fan, and I think after I saw the new Honest Trader of Peacemaker series, feel like I was a good person now. Even this because of many Snyder Bros say, "Ah, this series sucks. I want Snyder Bros to. I'd rather watch Zack Snyder stuff." Move on. No one cares. Haters. I think the recent Honest Trader came out an hour ago. I mean that video was gone while go with well received, and I loved how Honest Trader is awesome. Yeah, sure, I think the Honest Traders are better than the uh, Crifter YouTubers, and I agree. It's because this racist clown was my guru react to the Honest Trader of um, Peacemaker series, and as well as Mr. Fandom, another fellow Snyder cultist who my guru react to, did with the Superman trailer. So yeah, I think this is need to people care about this. And look, Johnny Depp is not a clown, okay? It's my buddy, and so the funny guy Night Dawson, and a bunch of others. I respect this person. And Nick Hicks, yeah, he did a lot, and Sean PVS 101. He's an anti-Snyder guy. He's a pro gun fan. He loves Guardians movies and all that stuff. So yeah, I and take a look. I ready to get the see on the Halloween costume lately. Take a look. Look at that. This is Sean PVS 101 dressed up as James Gunn's Superman movie costume. Sorry for that. Anyway, as we're saying, that looks amazing. Unlike the other cosplayers doing the Snyderverse suits, costumes, was bullcrap. Because this looks much better than any other comic book costumes. And I appreciate to Mr. Sean PVS 101 and always get totally wicked for that. But back to the racist clown. So let's continue the video.
That stalk Snyder fans. I mean, these are Snyder fan stalkers because I guess, like I said, they can't get any views without talking about Snyder fan.
Yeah, I'm not a Snyder fan because I am the Gunn fan. You know, and if you know my review animation when my fit got a lawsuit about these clowns like Johnny Dome and critic quiz, but I need to step up. I made a video and then something went wrong on YouTube. But yeah, and look, and the second of all, I'm not a Snyder fan because I'm a Gun fan, and you are, and but I hate the Snyder fandom. They're toxic, of course.
And
God damn it! Sorry if that's some damn commercial pre-roll ads on YouTube.
another thing to you clowns that want me to come on your channel and debate you, I'm not going to do that. Like,
Yeah, we are going to do that along with the off Ross topic Ross, and along with Chatterton, of course, because I prefer Chatterton than there was a better channel than racist clown. So thank you, Chatterton. Maybe we can do a collab someday. Who knows?
I'm not going to do that because we have nothing to discuss. You know my position, and if you're not trying to help and push my agenda, which is the wallet close movement, then we have nothing to discuss. Why would I waste my time coming on your platform, just wasting time? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I think that our quality wallet close movement is not working. Yeah, slash free talk was right. So the reason because slash free talk said it's not gonna happen, wallet close movement is not working because their James Gunn Superman movie was already a box office hit. But this racist clown right here and a bunch of other Snyder cultists to say, the wallet close is actually working, you stupid idiot. You gotta be kidding me. I think this is say the Wallace Court movement is failing for now. It's not gonna work. Oh, even like I said in the last video, Josh Epperton also has said the Wallace Close to another upcoming DCU projects like Wallace Close Supergirl or Wallace Close Clayface movie or Wallace Close Man of Tomorrow, especially Wallace Close the Lantern series. No, Wallace Close for Gunn's DCU project. So whoever they whoever they're watching this, including Racist Clown, you need to move on, and a bunch of others. But me slash Free Talk, all my DS, and a bunch of others, I deserve that DCU is going to be succinct, not failing, because the dead universe that is DCEU slash Snyderverse are complete failure and mess. Do something else, you racist clown.
So if you're not trying to support this movement and get Zack Snyder back in charge and get that goofy ass Gunn out of DC, then we have nothing to discuss.
Cope harder, you racist clown, because Gunn was out because he's a hack, but James Gunn is a far better filmmaker than Hack Snyder. Okay? You racist clown.
Like, kick rocks. Like,
No, kick not rocks. Okay? It's over. The DCU already rising on because Snyderverse is not going to be restored. After this streaming numbers failure that is the Netflix Rebel Crap movies, and especially the god awful director's cut or Snyder cut, and because Netflix and already ended with this delusional filmmaker, and especially the upcoming proposal LADB project, but that never happened, thank God. But he go on to working with go on to work on the new the last photograph movie without studio without studio distribution, and got shelved and said by the small scale studio like Vertical and Bright Rift or Criffy. That's a far better the film distribution had more like a mid-budget, more B-list film company than any other major studios. Like with movie studios, like the major movie studios are despised, are declining about upcoming Snyder work. They're over. Focus more small scale film studios. Okay.
your views about me and my movement is pointless. I'm going to continue
We not continue. That we are the ones open movement now. Okay.
this movement. The wallet closed movement is here to stay.
No, Wallace Close is complete failure, as the slash free talk said. Okay, Wallace Close movement. I repeat, Wallace Close movement is not working, as the slash free talk once say. Okay.
And it's growing. So, to all you menial channels out there trying to come up off my name and the Snyder Bro name,
Yeah, that's what you call, or as in Latin America was called, Snyder tarts. Yes, the term used for the in Latin America that Snyder tarts, that the familiar name that if you know, is per these gun fans were hating the Zack Snyder stuff, mostly from the dead universe that is DCEU and Snyderverse. But he become popular in Latin America, and also in Latin America. The 2 years ago, when DCU was going to be gone to the end, thank God. That is I think the Blue Beetle movie was going to be $1 billion. That's becoming becoming a meme in Latin America. But however, the film flopped, but that's okay. Blue Beetle was going to be continuing in DCU in the animated series, so we'll see what happens on HBO Max. So keep coping, Snyder Tots.
get you some real talent. And matter of fact, you guys weigh yourself and ask yourself, is that normal? Because
No, I'm not noble. Look, Johnny Dump, the funny guy 9000, and and Shop PVS 101, a long bunch of other, and Ross, the movie reviewer, was right. I think this is not going to happen. And Slash Free Talk too, because these lazy, delusional Snyder racist clown right here is pretty much the despectful about the gun fans. But you know why? I am the gun fan, and I am the anti-Snyder guy. My channel title. Because no one cares about Snyderverse is not going to be restored. So yeah, it's over. Snyderverse is dead. Nobody cares about these Snyderverse is going to be restored because it's over. Like I agree, Slash Free Talk was right. So yeah,
some of you guys need to go to the gym, you need to work out, and you need to lose weight.
no, You're not. Look, I'm not going to this gym, but you going to need to go work. Tell you doing a parody of the Cameron Samuels video, filming that, upload on YouTube, and there we go. You might be become the new making a parody of Cameron Samuels because you are the racist Cameron Samuels lookalike who talks about Snyder cultist. Okay, like, dude, you mean like move on. Like I said, you need to go touch your grass, go get a factory, and stop making videos entirely, and please do something better. Make a video about the apologies video about the Snyder the I'm done for the Snyder fans entirety and into the DCU, right? And while at it, you need to move on to film the video, doing a parody of Kevin Samuels, and boom, there got the racist Kevin Samuels parody because you look like Kevin Samuels, okay?
Some of y'all need plastic surgery, but
I'm not going then. You are. I am not. You are. You're not going to plastic surgery. You are. You gonna be look like Chatterton. You need to move on. It look. I think Chatterton was right and slash free talk because you need to. I'm not going to plastic surgery. You need to go touch your grass and grind harder. Along with this Chasington was going to be get open the door and said, "Hey, harsh critics, wall is open." Boo! As a like a Peacemaker costume like that. So yeah,
do harsh critics a favor.
no, I'd rather watch Slash Free Talk and Chasington too.
Before you guys make videos about me, go get your blood pressure checked. Go get a good blood pressure result because I would hate to know you wasted your breath.
Man, this is some bullshit.
Yeah, yeah. I think the reason that Catter Ross or Off Topic Ross made a video about harsh critics about the man chow because that's what you know. Assholes open. That's a term. You're not in. You need to move on. Keep your assholes open, racist clown. Other thought.
Back with another video. August 11th, assholes open.
Yeah, that's what you call that. But I'm sorry, I'm not off topic Ross. Off duty Ross. I'm sorry. That's a completely different name. Apologies for that. So, yeah. Anyway, let's continue.
And your blood pressure is at a 170. Like, go get yourself checked out and go to the gym.
No, I'm not going to gym. You need to go to therapy and touch your grass and get a life too, because that's what you know. Assholes open.
But we're gonna give Mr. Ohan
Yeah, that's me. You racist clown.
the spotlight because these James Gunn fans, they're weird.
Yeah, I'm a James Gunn fan, and you racist clown are the Snyder bro.
Most of them, like 3C Films and all these clowns.
Also, Slash Free Talk, Oh My Diaz, and Off Duty Ross, and a whole bunch of others because, you know, the assholes open movement. That's why you call that.
Like Emergency Awesome and, you know, the guys that make videos about me, they look like school people.
Yeah, I dropped out of school like Kanye West because the Kanye West is a better person than racist clown because I'm a school dropout. Not even that doesn't even my name in the album. School dropout. Yeah, even the college dropout make no sense.
Those school people, they have that face, that school face.
Yeah, because I dropped out of school back in almost 10 years ago because I haven't been doing this my life. So yeah, I'm a school dropout, and you are the college dropout, like Kanye racist West, because he's a become racist person, and he support Donald Trump because you racist clowns all the Snyder bros. You are delusional.
But like I said, some of these guys need plastic surgery. But let's just jump.
No, I'm not going to be plastic surgery. I'm not. You're going to turn into the new black version of Chazziton, okay?
Into the video and talk about or listen to Mr. Ohan, because I know y'all gonna tear him up in the comments. But let's go.
Yeah, okay. I don't know. Leave the comments, but I will say this: old friend, we meet again. Racist clown. Also, how's Chatterton doing? Lol. Yeah, because I rather watch Chatterton than any other Snyder cultist YouTubers like this racist clown. So yeah,
Go.
and commercial break again. God damn it.
Well, harsh freaking critics.
Well. I like the way he said that.
Yeah, even Grace Randolph, aka Behind the Threader, will say people care about the well, or Jessica Dustin thing. That's make me better sense because I trust the Grace Randolph, or especially Beyond the Threader. There's people are loving on my channel because the Beyond the Threader or Grace Randolph is a better channel than the racist clown, because I would say I'm gonna call Jessica Dustin and kick you, racist clown. Okay?
I like the way he said that.
Yeah, that's what Grace Randolph said. And yes, that was my Grace Randolph impression. So take it with salt.
Well, harsh freaking critics. You are delusional as F because they made it 2 videos about me. And I don't know, because you are delusional Snyder cultist. You are the terrible YouTuber who supports Snyderverse gonna be restored. But unfortunately, I am an anti-Snyder guy myself. The Snyderverse is dead. DCU is only the beginning of a new universe for Warner Brothers. Not Snyderverse. It's over. Because Snyder will move on for Warner Brothers unless they're still working 300 prequel series for HBO Max. But unfortunately, this scrapped for obvious reasons. But still, if you know,
I would have mentioned that 300 Preaker series was already canceled because Saslav will focus more on the content between on HBO Max after the sex of Peacemaker season 2 and the It prequel series. Welcome to the Dairy. So that's why the 300 Preaker series over. They're already done. Ended partnership with Zack Snyder immediately, and same goes to Netflix because after the failure of the Rebel Crap movies, and especially director's cut, and especially the animated series Twilight of the Crap, they move on. The Hollywood movie studios and companies are refuse working with Hack Snyder ever again because after complete disasters and many recession. And I believe like I said, I believe the LADB project was in the works, but it scrapped because he got the budget. He got a lot of budget issues and said, "Screw this! I'm not doing working on my passion project, the last photo crap." Okay. So yeah, that's why the Hollywood studios and companies are refuse working with Hack Snyder ever again. Okay. So yeah, let's continue on.
the hot critics are the most delusional YouTuber who support Snyderverse to be restored, and especially the infamous No Snyderverse, No Money campaign.
Wallace Close campaign too.
And while it's close too,
Oh yeah, you beat me. Okay.
it never happened. Wallace, all open. Snyderverse is dead. Move on. That's
No, we're not moving on. You tell Cornball to move on. You tell James Gunn to move on. Your dead cinematic universe is dead.
No, you already move on of the dead universe that is DCEU and Snyderverse we already move on because DCU is already getting started. I said this is like I said, that's my catchphrase. Snyderverse is dead. Move on. Water's open. Okay? Because nobody cares that Snyderverse is going to be restored because they are dead universe. Because Snyderverse is dead universe. And so DCU. EU. I'm sorry, DCEU, not DCU, but they're already continuing. They're already getting started. But DCEU are dead universe, and so Snyderverse, because James Gunn is never refused to fire and leaving the company entirely along with Peter Safran, who co-heads of DC Studios. They're staying here, and David Sasser was not going to be fired too. Oh, WB was going to be sold to another company? Hell no. Oh, unless Paramount might Skydance might bought Warner Brothers, but if David Sasser might go be co-CEO, and Gunn and Safran will stay at DC Studios. But yeah, still, I hope it's good. We're staying. DC Studios will be staying. Warner Brothers was completely fine in terms of the stock, and especially David Sasso will remain stay for now. And many people will say, "Oh, David Sasso is a terrible person. He completely canceled his projects and hates cartoons." Shut the frick up! It's David Sasso is a good person. It's not Mike Eisner all over again, or like David Addison is not a fine person. It's not going to be canceled like all these projects, including the Late Show with Stephen Colbert. But I respect David Ellison and especially David Sassab. But all lunatic Snyder cultists say David Sasser need to fire and Gunn and Safran will all go be fired too. No. Gunn and Safran will be staying at DC Studios. David Sasser will be staying at WB, formerly known as Warner Brothers Discovery, because the split happened was next year. And please, for the love of God, the Warner Brothers and the formerly known as Warner Brothers Discovery are fine. We not did it because I respect Warner Brothers is a more new beginning. After after the success of a Minecraft movie or a bunch of others, but especially upcoming films like Wuthering Heights movie and the Mummy movie, although this is not distributed by Universal, but still it was from New Line Cinema label, and especially upcoming DCU projects like um, Supergirl and Clayface movie, as well Lantern's series. So, and probably people are wondering, oh, Lantern series is going to delay because of the reasons that after DCU and Warner Bros. Is going to no, it's coming after the Supergirl movie. But please, for a lot of sake, you need to move on, Snyder cultists. It's not going to happen. Snyderverse is dead. Gunn and Sapper will be stayed. David Sassoff will be staying at WB, and WB are fine company. The stock, some people got dead, but no, it did fine. Stock got fine too. But yeah, like I said, Snyderverse is dead. Move on. Wall is open. Okay, wall is open. I'm sorry, I got to stutter because I am autism. Okay.
I mean, you got a Superman film that lost 40 million.
No, it did well. And because it's not lost money, it did well, especially on HBO Max and Nielsen ratings. It did well in streaming because these Forbes magazine are misleading. Okay,
You got Creature Commandos that ain't chart. And
no, it's the route for the second season. We'll wait to see what happens. Maybe in 2027 after I think Superman movie, sequel and the Batman sequel. Okay.
then you have this Peacemaker that James Gunn hyped up. The episodes ain't even chart because people don't give a shit. Yes.
Look, I don't care if Peacemaker series was not going to be shot. It's going to be canceled, but nope. That leads us to do the Men of Tomorrow, okay? Peacemaker season 8, what happened in the future, okay? Because this is lead up to the Men of Tomorrow. You know that many of the cultists say, this Peacemaker season 2 was canceled because the ratings had gone was in sorry, what's that? Even the charts because of people complain that the imagery about this thing, but no, it's gonna be because these leads up to the Man of Tomorrow was coming in 2 years in 2027. I hope Superman was going to be piece of sex of the Superman movie this year. It was 2 years ago, but it was in 2025. But I hope it's going to be happen. But I hope the Man of Tomorrow is going to be good. If the Snyder Bros are going to review Bomb and say, screw this, we want Snyder back. No. Don't review Bomb upcoming DCU projects and all that stuff, including IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes. Do something better, okay?
Universe is dead.
No, it's not. The universe is not dead. It's already started, okay? Superman did well at the box office. Peacemaker season 2 is already did well in streaming on HBO Max, and Christian Commandos did well in streaming on HBO Max too. And I heard there's going to be a season 2 released for the season 2. We'll see what happens. If maybe in 2027, 2028, but we'll see what happens.
And the wallet close movement is here to stay. Your wallets was open. I give that to you, clowns.
Dude, what? First off, the walls open movement are not working. Like I said, Slash Free Talk was said it. And second, yes, we are the walls open movement. Me, Slash Free Talk, Oh My Dia, Sean P.S. 101, Ross Super Movie Reviewer, Nick Hicks, and the Funny Guy 9000, Johnny Dumb, and a lot of others. We are the Wallace Open movement. We all going to destroy this racist clown career because of the reasons that I hate about the Wallace Close movement is here to stay. But no, Wallace Open here to stay. It's happened. I'm sorry. I said Wallace Open. I meant to say Wallace Close. I said, Wallace Close movement is here to stay. No, Wallace Open movement is already here to stay. It's already getting started for DCU, and Snyderverse isn't going to restore. They are dead. Snyderverse will move on doing the crappier stuff like the last photo crap. It was already a film and wrap, but if the studio interferes, they're going to be destroyed their career immediately, like they did with BBS, okay?
Your wallets was open.
No, wallets is not open. Oh, I mean closed. Because Wallace open. I got mad about this racist clown, and I got a stutter because I'm teasing. You know, I happen to say to Wallace open, you racist Snyder cultist right now, because Wallace open here to stay and Wallace close are not working. It will according to Slash Free Talk.
You guys told harsh critics in July, you seen it 10 times. You seen it 20 times. Hell, some of y'all seen it 50 times. And it wasn't enough for it to be a success. You don't call a movie that lost 42 million a success.
No, it was misleading. They already success in the box office and the streaming, including HBO Max. Keep coping, racist clown.
Success. You know, it's a
the Prio ads.
It's a failure. And you guys need to accept that. But let's just give this clown the spotlight.
Look, I have to say, it's not a failure. Like I said, Superman is a box office success and did well received by critics, because you racist clown over there say, it was a failure, blah, 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 well, it's closed. No, it's already a success because it's not a failure. I think these Snyder delusional clowns saying, Snyderverse is dead, Snyderverse is not going to be dead. It's going to be happening to restore it. Well, it's closed. Now, Snyder, look, man, I know if you're watching this video, I have to say, Snyderverse is dead. You guys move on. Keep your wallets open, okay? All right, let's continue this.
The slogan, but the reason because people will subscribe to my channel.
Yes, if you are familiar with my channel, I will shout out to the Chesterton. You need to check out my channel and just click subscribe and ring the notification bell. So, and leave a comment below. What do you think? Anyway.
People didn't care about the boycott my channel because people like, the Snyder Bros all destroyed my channel because of the boycott harsh critics. But now to tell you something, Mr. No Snyderverse, no money guy.
Or racist clown harsh critics guy, as per people call that, so for now on.
Right.
You suck. I don't know the harsh critics was people care about this
Look at the laugh. They say you suck, and then yeah, this is delusional. You need to grow up, Mister Racist. No Snyderverse, no money, Wallace close guy.
video. But if you care about them making another response video about me, you need to move on and touch your grass.
And for everybody watching this video, especially the racist clown, you need to move on and go to therapy, get a life, and stop making videos immediately, okay? And focus better things. Unlike Snyderverse is not, unlike the Wallace Close movie close movement is already still going, and people care about this not working. Someone tell Slash Free Talk to get destroyed a career, okay?
Oh, and one more thing. While it's open for a new Supergirl movie featuring Jason Momoa as Lobo, June 26th next year.
And don't forget, Lanterns will be a Wallace Open series on HBO Max on after the Supergirl movie, and especially the Clayface movie will be releasing on September. Will be Wallace Open. That's why DCU projects are going to be seek, not failure, you Snyder cultist, and especially the racist, no Snyderverse, no money clown.
So keep your wallets open for DCU, and Snyderverse is already dead.
Keep your wallets open for the DCU, huh?
Ha! I knew it. The apples are taking off the doing a video to say, keep you oops, my apple fall off. Yeah, you are the racist clown over there. You doing the video. I talk about the mistake that sounds like the prover. So keep Kobe's not a racist clown, unless Chastity will get it.
DCU, the disgusting cinematic universe.
That's not DCU. Is not the disgusting cinematic universe. Is or domestic cinematic universe, as people Snyder calls is called, because the Superman movies did well in domestic box office and international did not. But that's okay. We get a sequel. Man of Tomorrow, Wallace Open, July 2027.
Keep your wallets open for orgies.
Don't ever making the Peacemaker season 2 Rebels. That scene was great. Don't ever tell I love this Peacemaker. That guy must watching Peacemaker season 2. Dude, you haven't seen the honest trailer of Peacemaker series? You're someone mocking about this Snyder cultist like this racist clown. You need to watch honest trailer of Peacemaker series. Okay? It's far better than the Snyder cultist YouTubers like My Reviewer Aaron Fisher, CS the Director, and this racist clown. Okay?
Keep your wallets open for a Superman who got his ass beat for 2 hours. Wallets open for streaming shows that nobody really gives a shit about, but
yeah, it did well. Superman movie did well in the box office, especially in domestic, but especially international didn't work. But screw you, we get a sequel. We never. Man of Tomorrow, Wallace Open, July 2027, and streaming series, yeah, and streaming DCU shows on HBO Max did fine. Now they say, it did because it's the finale was leads up to the Man of Tomorrow, and I agreed. But yes, because the latter series is coming next year after the Supergirl movie. So keep your wallets open, guys. People are excited for the latter series. And also, Tom King was going to be a showrunner too, but many people, Tom King is a terrible writer. He's an ex-CIA officer who's a complete destroyer. Screw you. I trust Tom King than any other DC writers. Chuck Dixon, no one cares, because I trust Tom King than any other writers, and I'm excited for that. So keep coping, Snyder Bros, because Tom King is a leader of DC Studios writers room, because he had to do a bunch of projects. So hashtag in Tom King we trust.
you small, menial audience. Yeah, the wallet is open.
Yeah, that's what the movement called. Wallace Open movement is already stay here. okay? Not Wallace Close. You are the delusional Snyder cultist YouTubers that people care about and say, oh, Wallace Close this or Wallace Close that. Yeah, that's why you know the just evidence is right. So yeah, Wallace Close movement are complete failure, okay?
You know, little poor little fool. Let's just let him talk. Poor little guy.
Don't stop, don't mock me. I'm not I'm a grown man who looked because you look like a racist Kevin Savage look like who talks about the Snyderverse group restored. It happened, you racist clown.
For good.
You got balls, man.
Don't subscribe to Harsh Critics. He's making a lot of videos about the DCU is already DOA, but no, it's not DOA. Please subscribe to my channel and don't subscribe to any other YouTubers like CS the Director and my reviewer Iris Fisher and especially Harsh Critics.
And don't forget the lethal gigs. And because there are these Snyder cultists who support going to be Snyderverse to restore it because that it happened. You need to subscribe to my channel, and so Chatterton. That's a far better channel than any other YouTubers. So shout out to Chatterton, and especially I with this video. Check out in the description the video called Gunman vs Snyder Man. So check it out, but don't subscribe to. And again, daily reminder: don't subscribe to Hot Critics, CS Director, My Review Editor Fisher, and the Lethal Geeks. Please subscribe to my channel and Chatterton. Keep your wallets open, assholes.
And also we're knowing Julia Golders. I'm sorry, I meant to say
Julie's
Judy Golders
corners.
are roasting.
Yeah, that's what they call Judy quarters are the Judy quarters, as a Hot Quiz racist clown said. That's pretty much. I trust Judy quarters than any other YouTubers, and so the Mercy, awesome Boba Talks, and a lot of others. And the real rechecked. That's a good channel, but I really watch. And so Chris Stockman, because Chris Stockman is a good filmic review, and he came on the new movie, Sherry Oaks. But critics hate it, but that's okay. I respect it. That movie is freaking good. I haven't seen it, but I'm gonna watch on streaming service on the red site. So we'll see what happens. So I give it Stockman eyes for the new Cheryl Oaks movie. So anyway.
Hot Critics because he's a more to the point a racist YouTuber who supports Snyderverse. But I tell you, you or no one cares about the Hot Critics Snyder Bros community.
Oh, you guys do care.
No, you not care. You care. I not care. Because Judy Carter said it's people didn't disrespect her about this racist clowns and Snyder cultist. And I agreed because Judy Carters are amazing. Or Julie Corders, as people racist clowns said, but yeah, that's what you know. That Judy Corders is a better channel, and so their Mercy awesome, and Bobek Talks, and then especially these a lot of others. The real rejects other amazing YouTubers that are about the videos about the DCU and especially James Gunn's universe that is DCU, of course, and continue on with Warner Brothers. But people calling DC Snyder lunatic cultists calling it a show because you know why? There are not show. You guys, Snyder cultists, are shill. You about the Snyderverse to restored because we are the anti-Snyder guy. People are hating Snyder cultists or Snyder tots, as we call it in Latin America. Okay.
You're making a video about it. A lot of you clowns are making a video about it. Yeah, they care about the Snyder Burrows, and I'm gonna make a video about that because it's like, damn. I mean, you guys are so lame. You got to talk about Snyder Bros.
Yeah, or Snyder tots, as we call it in Latin America. But yeah, Off Duty Ross agreed and Slash Retalk, and so Slash Retalk because the Snyder Bros are the mostly toxic fandom turn if you're familiar with, or the Snyder tots, as we call it in Latin America, because KS Snyder tot. Because we don't trust. We know we're calling gun fans or gun tards. But people care about this. Snyder tards are the delusional um, fandom name that I really despise, especially in Latin America. So shout out to all the Latin American community, and we respect the Snyder tards are delusional as f.
Why not talk about how James Gunn is breaking all these records?
Yes, that even Superman trailer was our first teaser trailer gone broke records in the end of last year. It worked, but people got mad about these Snyder lunatic people about the Superman going to be failing in the box office or DCU is going to be failing for good. You know why? If James Gunn Superman movie flopped and DCU was already going to be ended entirely, Snyderverse is not going to be restored. We only focus on the Matt Reed's The Batman stuff. As what Ross, the movie reviewer, said, because if James Gunn's Superman movie flopped and DCU is going to be over, Snyderverse is not going to be restored and would not bring and dare not bring back Zack Snyder. Focus on the Batman stuff because there are minority. I respect the Batman is a good film. I prefer the Robert Pattinson is a better Batman than Bud Affleck or Buffleck if you call that, as a J.K. Aries said from Studio Jake. So yeah, that's what you know. But yeah, that's why Superman movie is a sex, and I think the DCU is continue. But if DCU is not going to be continue, it's over. WB not going to be sold unless we can go bought by Paramount Skydance. When they're not bringing back Zack Snyder and the Snyderverse, they're over. Again, only focus on the Batman stuff. Okay, so that's what you know. That if yeah, that's when you know the DCU is continue on. But if it's going to be failure, that Snyderverse is not going to be restored. Focus on the Batman stuff. So yeah,
Let's talk about, I mean, you guys talk about how the DCU is the best thing since the DCEU.
yes, these yeah or no this the Dark Knight. You mean the Dark Knight trilogy? Because the Dead Universe DCEU, it ain't happened. The Dark Knight trilogy is a better movie franchise. That was amazing. The first Batman Begins, awesome. Second, The Dark Knight, freaking awesome. Third, The Dark Knight Rises, even cooler, better. But this is a proper send off, and Christopher Nolan was not done making superheroes movie ever again. That's the Nolan helped some delusional filmmaker named Hack Snyder to make the Men of Crap movie. So yeah, that's what you know. The Dark Knight trilogy, or the DCU, is the best thing since the Dark Knight trilogy, not DCEU, aka Dead Universe Cinematic Universe. So yeah,
You can't talk about that because it's not better.
yeah, it was better. Then the DCU is better than the Dead Universe DCEU or Snyderverse because, like I said, DCU is the best thing since the Dark Knight trilogy. Okay?
And all you guys can do is talk about Snyder fans, but us Snyder fans, we appreciate it.
No, we not appreciate the Snyder fans because we respect the gun fans that people respect. Me, Chatterton, Sean PVS, and 101, Ross the Reviewer, etc., and especially Johnny Dome because that's my buddy, and Funny Guy 9000. So, because we not respect the Snyder fans, they are delusional as F, like you, racist clown. We continue because next year the DCU projects is going to be Sisig, Supergirl, Man of the Tomorrow, Woman of Tomorrow, sorry, um, Lanterns HBO series, and Clayface movie. The all three projects are going to be Sisig on because after the disaster that is the DCU, the people care about is a failure. DCU is a failure, but no, DCU is already success. It getting started, okay? Peacemaker season 2, success on the streaming on HBO Max. James Gunn Superman movie did well at the box office. Not lost ton of money. Fourth magazine you need to piss off. And streaming too, according to Nielsen ratings. That's fine. Christian Commander season 1 did well on HBO Max too. But you lunatic Snyder cultist right here, or racist clown right here, need to stop the fake numbers, because look, there's like, oh, this DCU is failing because they released the fake numbers that because considered success, but no, it was a failure. The one was close. No, DCU is already success, and it was a real numbers. You need to take Snyder Bros about the Zack Snyder's Justice League fake streaming numbers are literally one of them become the most successful. That was not. It was a disappointment, underperformed. That the Suicide Squad came out the same year, 2021, on HBO Max and then on in theaters, because the Botanic and Day 3, it was a far better film than the Hack Snyder's Justice crap. That's what you know. It was a new beginning of DCU, and especially the next year Black Adam flopped because the Rock Johnson might help about the Henry Cavill bring Henry Cavill back as Superman, but guess what? It flopped because Cavill was fired. The new regime at DC Studios after Warner Bros. Discovery merger. So yeah, racist clown. No one cares. The Snyderverse is not gonna be restored. The last proper film was Aquaman 2, and that's what you know. DCU is DOA. DCEU is already ended. It's over. The DCU is not DOA because it's already getting started. You racist clown.
We appreciate it. I mean, you only help us.
No, we're not gonna be help us. We are the anti-Snyder people as well as open movement. Okay.
In the end. But let's just finish this clown up because I'm tired of looking at him.
Not Snyder anymore. I am an anti-Snyder guy. You stupid, useless Snyder hard. So, one last time, Snyderverse is dead. Move on. Keep your wallets open for DCU. And please don't subscribe to Harsh Critics. Boycott Harsh Critics already. Thank you. And please stop it. Get some help.
I mean, these poor little fools, these James Gunn fans, they got balls. You give them balls. I give you balls, little guy,
I'm not a little guy. I'm a mature guy. You are the racist Kevin Samuels lookalike, because it ain't happened. Because we still boycott Harsh Critics along with my reviewer Aaron Fisher, CS director, the Lethal Geeks, and a bunch of others that need sick and tired about the Snyderverse is going to be restored because they are a cult fandom. That was bullcrap. I'm sick and tired of the Snyder toxic fandom because they only restore the Snyderverse, especially the recent pictures of the newly hacked Snyder's Instagram page. This is bullcrap, and I say it ain't kinda happen. Like I said, Snyderverse is dead. Move on. Keep your wallets open, okay?
Little tough, man. I'm scared of you, bro.
You are scary to you. Yourself, because many Gunn fans gonna attack this racist clown because of these Snyder fans who going to be destroy these Gunn fans, because it's gonna be happen. But if you're watching this video, Harsh Critics, and especially racist clown Harsh Critics, you need to move on, touch your grass, get a job, get a family, and film the video doing a parody of Kevin Samuels stuff, and there we go. And no more no Snyderverse, no money, walls closed videos entirety. Okay.
But yeah. Well, you heard them. Boycott Harsh Critics. And you know what? I think a lot of these James Gunn fans that's glazing James Gunn, that's sucking his nuts.
Yeah. Because I'm gonna kick this racist clown in the nuts, because we are still boycott Harsh Critics, okay? We are the anti-Snyder people and what is open movement, okay?
They're jealous of Snyder fans. I think these guys are jealous because they don't have a community, a loyal community like us. But what do you guys?
No, it's not. Look, man. harsh critics or racist clown harsh critics, I gotta say, if you want to know to make another video on my response video, me along with Chassis 10, along with Funny Guy 9000, Almadia, or Johnny Dumb, and a lot of others, will get you, racist clown, and kick in your nuts, because that's why we are the Wallace Open movement, and we need to support these DCU's going to be sick if the Warner Brothers was going to lose a ton of money, but jokes on him, we still we Warner Brothers Discovery did fine, especially the films like the Minecraft movie, Sinners, F1, Rapids, and the Final Destination, Long Lines movie, and of course James Gunn's Superman movie. They are fine. They did well at the box office. The especially the stock gone did well, and especially the streaming shows on HBO Max like The Pit, Peacemaker season 2, and its prequel series Welcome to Derry. It did fine too, but even so many fake numbers or any other this about the DCU is already failing and the ratings gone. A lot of problems there. Nancy ratings to say, yeah, I think Warner Bros. Is a failing company. We need to move on. No, WB did fine, and especially the split was going on the way next year, and now not going to be sold unless Paramount Skydance might acquire Warner Brothers, and James Gunn and Safran will be stay at DC Studios, and Safran will offer as a co-CEO. That's what you know, you racist clown. DCU is already sick and it's already getting started, and Snyderverse and DCU, aka the Dead Universe, are completely dead. And you guys need to move on and stop making videos, touch your grass, get a favorite, and get a life. And what added, make a video that's going to be parody of Kevin Samuels, because you look like you are racist Kevin Samuels lookalike, okay?
Loyal community like us. But what do you guys think? And what do you think about these clowns always mentioning Snyder fans? Because why are you mentioning a small minority?
Look, Gunn fans are the minority, but Snyder fans are not minority. We respect the Gunn DCU is already going to be sick, and it was, because the Snyderverse restoring thing is getting old. It's not going to be happened. Snyderverse is dead. Move on. Wall is open.
And why you guys are not talking about how good James Gunn DCU is actually doing?
Yeah, because it did well. But many Snyder cultists or Snyder tarts are calling DCU is already failing because the James Gunn is a one-trick pony and all that WB going on like that. No, it's not. James Gunn is not a one-trick pony. It was a visionary director that I really never known from since the Guardians of the Galaxy movie back in, I think, almost 11 years ago. I think 11 years ago, I saw that movie in theaters, and it was freaking awesome. But these lunatic Snyder cultists are getting about the DCU is a failure. But no, DCU is already success. It's getting started. DCEU and Snyderverse, aka the universe, are officially over. Move on. Keep your wallets open.
I mean, we know the movie flopped. We know Peacemaker ain't charting, but
It already success, okay? On streaming and on HBO Max, and especially in theaters. Like I said.
talk about James Gunn. Talk about how your DCU is doing good and how you about to get the Batman.
Yeah, the Brave of the Bulb isn't coming out until 2030, okay? Because I'm excited for the new Andy Muschietti's the Batman movie, because after the failure of the Flash, people didn't care about the Esmeralda because he's a lunatic widow that, along with Amber Turd and Jared Widow Leto. So yeah, I'm excited for the Batman movie. Not the Matt Reeves one, but the Andy Muschietti one under DCU umbrella will be coming out in a few years. Okay.
Why you guys so obsessed with Snyder fans? But I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And remember, no Snyderverse, no money, wallets closed. Peace.
This is delusional. This is the stupidest video I ever seen. in my entire life because you know I am. If you're watching Harsh Critics, Racist Clown right here, and Holy Apple right here too, you need to move on. It's over. You made another video on my channel video about these boycott harsh critics because this harsh critics and especially the Wallace Close movement is getting old. They need to move on, and because Josh Everton and Slash Free Talk was right because this Snyderverse is not going to be restored. It's over. Let's focus on the better things of the DCU, and especially that James Gunn is a great person. Many people, oh, James Gunn is a one-trick pony. No, he's a good person, not one-trick pony. You know why? Because if you were to make another video about my channel, I'm gonna block you along with the Chassiton. Yeah, because because this I think racist clown might be making a reaction video about this Chassiton video about Gunman versus Snyderman because if he did, the real Chassiton made the decision to make getting a copyright strike or the cease and desist letter about the video was reacting because you obsessed about the Snyderverse is gonna be restored. Okay, so yeah, if you make Chaziton, we're gonna destroy this racist clown. So yeah. In conclusion, I don't trust harsh critics. They're racist clown right here. Snyderverse is dead. Move on. Water's open, guys. So yeah, that's pretty much it of this video for today. That's a reaction video. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded for quite some time. Well, I'll be doing more someday, but if you doing, might be doing another reaction, doing a video message video someday. So, for the love of God, don't subscribe this racist clown house critics, and you should subscribe to Chaditon instead. There was a far better YouTuber, but I think the new video is coming very soon, some point. So that's it. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, and please don't subscribe to Hard Critics. You need to move on. And please, Snyderverse is dead too. Keep your wallets open, guys. And if you're watching this video, Hard Racist Clown, have to say to you this video. And I say with me, folks. Stop it. Get some help. All right. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.